Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip. Welcome to the final match of the 2018 HiQ season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's championship match features students from Citronelle, Davidson, and the top scoring team, McGill-Toolen Catholic. The questions you're going to hear tonight are prepared by educators throughout the country in 16 different categories. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams up here can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Here we go. As always, with questions in current events. McGill, here is your question. The 10-car motorcade carried the body of America's most famous evangelist through the state of North Carolina to his family's library. Give me the first and the last name of this man who counseled many presidents.
Billy Graham.
Correct, 4 points. Davidson, in this Damascus suburb of Syria, rebels and civilians have undergone intense bombings which have killed more than 500 civilians. This place has been called Hell on Earth. Give me the name of the city.
Gouda.
Right, 4 points. Citronelle, quote, I really believe I'd run in even if I didn't have a weapon, unquote. Give me the first and the last name of the person who spoke these words reacting to the shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School.
Donald Trump.
Correct, 4 points. I told you it was going to be a close competition. They're great teams. Let's see how they do with American history. McGill, give me the full name of the man who was chosen by President Johnson as the new Defense Secretary after Robert McNamara's resignation.
Clark Clifford.
Correct, 4 points. Davidson, give the full name of the Memphis-born photographer, famous for photographing events during the civil rights movement like the Montgomery bus boycott and the Memphis sanitation workers strike.
Ernest Withers.
Correct, 4 points. Citronelle, give me the last name of the air marshal who led the South Vietnamese government from 1965 to 1967 and ignored U.S. pleas to retire in favor of an elected civilian government.
MacArthur.
Try again. Davidson.
Coak.
No. McGill-Toolen.
Coffee.
No, it was Nguyen Cao Ki. Biology. Back to McGill. Name the polysaccharide that constitutes arthropod exoskeleton.
Chitin.
Correct, 4 points. Davidson, name the molecules produced by natural killer cells that puncture the membranes of infected target cells to allow water to rush in, cause cellular swelling, and cell death. Five seconds.
T cells.
Nope. Citronelle.
Free radicals.
No. McGill.
Killer T cells.
No. Perforin. Citronelle. Identify the hydrolytic enzyme in saliva that initiates the breakdown of the polysaccharide, starch, into the disaccharide, maltose.
Prolase.
What was it again?
Prolase.
Try again.
Prolease.
No. Try again. Davidson?
Amylase.
Amylase is right. 1 point for Davidson. All right, now we're going to change the rules a little bit. We're going to ask a question in sports. It's a toss-up question, so teams, you know, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. It's 4 points for a correct answer, but only one answer per team. So as soon as you think you've heard enough of the question, Buzz in and you'll get 4 points. This country won its first Olympic medal ever in the Rio Games after competing in the Olympics since 1956. It defeated Great Britain in the rugby sevens. Citronelle?
Fiji.
Yes, right, 4 points. All right, back to a regular category now. The topic is literature. To McGill. In William Faulkner's short story titled Shingles for the Lord, give the last name of the man nicknamed Pap, who started a fire in the church one night while he was working to remove shingles from the roof.
Smith.
Try again.
Gray.
Yes. No, try again, sorry. Nope. Davidson.
Greer.
Greer is right. Greer is right. Davidson. In Henry David Thoreau's Walden selection titled Where I Lived and What I Lived For, identify the year in which Thoreau first took up residence at the house in the woods.
1717.
Try again.
1865.
Try again.
1845.
What was the last answer?
1845.
That's right. 2 points. 2 points. Citronelle. In Zora Neale Hurston's short story titled John Redding Goes to Sea, before the heavy rain began, give the last name of the bridge builder who stopped at the Reddings' home in search of a few more strong men to work all night to secure the bridge.
Williams.
Try again.
Williamson.
Try again.
Fletcher.
Try again.
Smith.
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early because then you go last. McGill.
Hill.
That's right. 1 point. All right, now we're going to change the rules once again. We're going to ask some questions in math. In math, the teams have 60 seconds instead of 15 seconds to answer their questions. You'll hear why in a second. And every team gets a copy of every question for possible bonus points. First question goes exclusively to McGill-Toolen for the first 60 seconds. So everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. What is the smallest positive value of x in the first quadrant if sine x times the quantity 2 sine x plus 1 equals 1? Express your answer in radian measure as a multiple of pi. Thirty seconds left for McGill.
Pi over 6.
That's right, 4 points. Next question goes to Davidson. Everyone open your red math envelopes. If the linear function x minus 2y equals 0 makes an angle A with the x-axis, what is the sign of A? Express your answer as a rationalized radical in simplest form. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds.
Root 5.
Try again.
Root 5 over 2.
McGill-Toolen.
2 square roots of 5 over 5.
Sorry. Citronelle?
Root 3.
No, it was the square root of 5 over 5. Citronelle, everyone open your blue math envelopes. Triangle ABC is an oblique triangle where angle A is 30 degrees, side A equals 5, and side B equals 8. If the sine of B expressed as a fraction in simplest form is equal to P over Q, what is the value of P plus Q? Thirty seconds for Citronelle. Ten seconds.
6.
Try again.
12.
Try again.
15.
Try again.
32.
What was the last answer?
32.
No. Davidson?
4/5.
No. McGill?
9.
9 is correct. All right, back to a regular category now. 15-second question in Shakespeare. In Act 3, Scene 2 of Richard II, give the name of the king's supporter who reassures him that the divine power that made him king has sufficient power to keep him king in spite of all.
Duke of York.
Try again. Davidson,
Carlisle.
spell it for me.
Carlisle.
Right, the Bishop of Carlisle, right, 1 point. Davidson. In Act 2, Scene 1 of The Tempest, Gonzalo remarks that the recent shipwreck had interrupted their return from attending the marriage of Alonso's daughter to the king of Tunis. Give the first name of Alonso's daughter.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle is right. Citronelle. In Act 2, Scene 1 of The Tempest, give the name of the character who joins Gonzalo in his attempts to console Alonso over Ferdinand's death by pointing out the good fortune of their survival and the pleasant features of the island.
Adrian.
Right, 4 points. Topic is geography. Back to McGill. The second highest mountain peak in North America is located in the southwest corner of the Yukon Territory near the Alaskan border. Name this mountain peak.
Mount Logan.
That's right, 4 points. Davidson. The Mississippi River flows southward for nearly 2,360 miles from its origin near the Canadian border until it spills into the Gulf of Mexico. Name the state where the Mississippi originates. Five seconds.
Minnesota.
Right, 4 points. Citronelle. Because the two countries share a lengthy border and the same language, the United States is Canada's main trading partner. Trade between the countries was facilitated by a pact signed in 1994. Give the acronym for this pact.
WPA.
Try again.
CDA.
Try again.
ATU.
McGill.
NAFTA.
NAFTA is right. The North American Free Trade Agreement, that's right. All right, we're at halftime. Citronelle has 12 points, Davidson has 21, McGill's in the lead with 23, and now we'll take a short break while the teams make any changes they wish.
New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members and the community since 1950. New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of the arts, civic activities, local charities, and higher education, including sponsoring annual scholarship opportunities open to all high schools. Visit New Horizons online at newhcu.org to learn about upcoming supported events that help make this area a great place to live. New Horizons Credit Union, offering its members solutions for the real world.
Time for the second half of the competition. Good luck, everybody. McGill, here's your question in chemistry. State the name given to the industrial process which produces sulfur by partially burning hydrogen sulfide gas.
Condensation.
Try again.
Sulfur combustion.
Try again.
Sulfidation.
Try again. Davidson.
Contact process?
No. Citronelle.
Vulcanizing?
No. The clause process. Davidson. Give the words used to describe the molecular geometry of xenon tetrafluoride.
Tetrahedral?
Try again.
Trigonal bipyramidal?
Try again.
Trigonal pyramidal?
No. McGill.
Tetrahedropyramidal.
No. Citronelle.
Hexagonal?
No. Square planar. Citronelle. Give the name of the element whose atoms were shot at a plutonium target to produce element 114, now known as flerovium.
Radon,
Try again.
radium,
Try again.
uranium,
Try again. McGill.
Hydrogen.
No. Davidson.
Helium?
Calcium. Calcium is what we needed. No points. Art history. Back to McGill. This oil painting is a full-length portrait of a woman with dark cropped hair who is dressed in a long bluish-gray colored formal gown with a yellow belt and a pointed toe shoe which matches her dress. Give me the last name of the artist who painted this portrait of Madame Charles Max, a late 19th century Parisian socialite.
Whistler.
Try again. Try again.
Monet.
Try again. No. Teams wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early. Citronelle.
Durand.
No. Davidson.
Boldoni.
Yes. Very good. Davidson. The example of the European circus as a form of entertainment was largely spread across America by two traveling circuses. One circus was called the Franconi Family. Give the name of the other popular American circus.
Barnum.
Yes, that's right. We could accept Barnum or Barnum and Bailey, either one. Citronelle. The French photographer known as Nadar took many photographic portraits of the famous people who came to his Paris studio. One black and white portrait of a famous artist shows him as a heavy-set, middle-aged man dressed in a black suit. The artist has his right arm bent with his elbow leaning on the arm of a chair and his face resting against his hand. Give the last name of this famous French artist in Nadar's painting, who is pictured with a full dark beard and a solemn expression on his face.
Haussmann.
Try again.
Alfand.
Try again.
Sennefelder.
Try again.
Everard.
No, teams wait for the buzzer. Don't buzz in early. McGill.
Monet.
Sorry. Davidson.
Doré.
No. Courbet. Gustave Courbet. Time for team choice. On team choice, before the match began, each team chose the subject it wanted to be quizzed on. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choice that makes it interesting is there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in and score 2 points instead of just 1 for a correct answer. So, McGill, you chose history, Texan Jose Angel Gutierrez sought to create an independent Latino political movement. In 1970, he established a party that ran Latino candidates in 5 states and won races for mayor, as well as local positions on school boards and city councils. Give the name of this party.
Brown Party.
Sorry, Davidson.
La Raza Unida.
Yes, that's right, C. Davidson earned 2 points with that correct answer, and you chose, Davidson, speaking of you, geography. The world's largest rodeo is a popular annual event held each July in Canada. The rodeo attracts not only Canadians from across the country, but also cowhands and tourists from all over the world. Name the city in which this rodeo is held. One answer.
Victoria.
Sorry. McGill.
Ottawa.
Give me one answer, please.
Calgary.
Calgary is right. Calgary Stampede. 2 points. Citronelle, you chose Shakespeare. In Act 5, Scene 2 of Richard II, the Duke of York, while describing for his wife the public reactions to Richard and to Bolingbroke, also informs her that their son has lost the title Duke of Almerol. What is his remaining title?
Rutland.
That's right, 4 points. All right, time for our second toss-up of the match. In this case, it's in literature. So teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. In Henry David Thoreau's Walden selection titled Former Inhabitants and Winter Visitors, give the year in which there was a great snow in the town of Sutton, about which Thoreau wrote, how cheerful it was to hear of. McGill.
1845.
Sorry. Citronelle.
1854.
No. Davidson.
1848.
1717. No points. Topic is physics for our teams. State the name given to the constant of proportionality between the energy of a photon and its frequency.
The Planck constant.
That's right, 4 points. Davidson, state the name given to a device for transferring electric power from a coil of wire to another by means of electromagnetic induction.
A converter.
Try again.
Generator.
Try again.
Water heater.
Try again. Citronelle.
An inductor.
No. McGill.
Transformer.
Yes, a transformer, 1 point. Citronelle. State the name given to any object with an emissivity of 1. Five seconds.
Organic.
Try again.
Alkaline.
Nope. McGill.
Superconductor.
No. Davidson.
Neutral.
No. Black body. Topic is American government. Back to McGill. Gerrymandering takes its name from this Massachusetts governor, who in 1812 drew the state's legislative districts to favor the Democratic Republicans. Give the full name of this Massachusetts governor.
John Gerrymander.
Try again.
Paul Gerrymander.
Try again. Nope. Davidson buzzed in early. Citronelle.
William Gerry.
No. Davidson.
Elbridge Gerry.
That's right. Elbridge Gerry, 1 point. Davidson. This 1969 Supreme Court case held that the House could not exclude a member-elect who meets the Constitution's standards of age, citizenship, and residence. Give the name of this Supreme Court case.
Howell v. McCormick.
Yes, that's right, 4 points. Citronelle. The Senate must choose a vice president when no one wins a majority of the electoral votes. This only happened once in 1837. Give the full name of the vice president who was picked by the Senate in 1837.
Henry Smith.
Try again. McGill or Davidson? Anybody want to buzz in? No, it was Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson. World history to McGill. Hindus believe that the world soul, known as Brahman, has the personality of three gods. One of these gods is Brahma, the creator. Another is Shiva, the destroyer. The third god, the protector, also took on many other forms and personalities. Name this third god.
Vishnu.
Vishnu is right, 4 points. Davidson. In the 3rd century BC, a powerful ruler from the state of Qin in western China used brutal methods to crush his rivals and unify China. Then in 221 BC, he bestowed upon himself the title Shir Huangdi. Give the English translation of this title.
First emperor?
Yes, 4 points. Citronelle. After Confucius resigned his post as a minister of justice, he returned to teaching for the remainder of his life. His students collected the words of his teachings after his death and published them in a book. Give the title of this book.
The Analects.
Right, 4 points. Okay, everybody take a deep breath now, because we're down to the last question. It is a math toss-up worth 4 points. Ready, teams? Open your math envelopes now. Trapezoid ABCD has an upper base AB 9 feet long and a lower base CD 15 feet long. If side AD is 6 times the square root of 3 feet long and angle D measures 60 degrees, find the area of the trapezoid in square feet. Seconds. Davidson.
144?
Sorry. McGill. Sorry. Citronelle. 250. No, 108 square feet. 3rd place, $1,000, Citronelle High School. Second place and $1,500, McGill-Toolen Catholic High School. And the team that gets to take the trophy home with them again, Davidson High School, 37.